James motioned. Come here. I grabbed my rifle and made my way over to where James was sitting. Look, he whispered, pointing over the log we were hiding behind. I lifted my head high enough to see what he was pointing at. When I saw the large buck grazing on the side of the hill, about 200 yards away, I gasped. He's a big one, I said, ducking back out of sight so the deer wouldn't spot me. And he's all yours, James declared, assuming you can take the shot. After pestering me for the better part of a year, I finally agreed to join James on one of his hunting trips. I can take the shot, I assured him. I was no stranger to guns. I'd grown up around them and used to hunt regularly with my father and brothers when I was younger, but I stopped once I started high school. That was over 20 years ago. I've never told James about it though. I raised my rifle and rested it on the log, using the scope to line up my shot. You might have better luck if you get closer, James suggested. I continued to line up my shot until I realized he was right. There were too many obstacles between me and the deer. If you can make it over to those rocks, you'll have a clear shot. James pointed at the collection of boulders between us and the deer. Maybe, I said, looking to see if there was a way for me to make it over to the boulders without scaring the deer away. I found a path via a series of fallen trees and smaller rocks, but I had to crawl most of the way to get there. When I looked back from my new position, James gave me a thumbs up. It's showtime. I set my rifle between two boulders and aimed it at the deer. I pulled the trigger, sending my bullet way off target and scaring the deer away. I had no intention of shooting it. I just wanted to James think I did, so he'd finally make his move. I didn't have to wait long. James' rifle echoed through the forest, but the bullet he'd intended for me never left the barrel. His rifle had misfired, sending a piece of shrapnel right through his eye and into his brain, killing him instantly. With a smile on my face, I got up and walked back to where his body was, happy to see that the modifications I'd made to his rifle the previous night had worked as intended. I knew the only reason James wanted me to go hunting with him was so he could plan an accident and collect on the life insurance policy he'd recently taken out on me. That's how you kill your spouse and make it look like a hunting accident, I said to his lifeless body.